How's it going, everyone? Teach Me Grappling. We're here at the Sub-Only Fall Brawl Tournament, which was yesterday at my academy in Valencia, California. This is just a few highlights I'd like to show you guys. These are the medals and the t-shirts to follow right here for Fall Brawl. Just going to show you a few highlights of some matches of my guys and maybe a few other guys. First match I want to show you guys it's not even a full match, just a clip. We have a Patreon contributor to this channel named Sean Smorick, and Sean Smorick just learned the arm drag video I posted just the other day, and here's a clip of him. I know this looks like it was filmed with a potato, but there's the arm drag. He actually gets the arm drag on one of my guys, one of my white belts, and he is a 50-year-old man who's battling with the young guys. Here it is again in slow-mo. Hard to see, but notice his right hand touching my guy's left hand, and then he makes contact, reaches with his left hand, wraps around with his right hand, gets the arm drag, and gets the takedown on Jeff. Jeff later on won the match, but great job to Sean using some of the channel to get him to beat one of my guys, at least in a takedown. Moving on. This is Mike Jeffrey. He's going against a game competitor. I don't remember his name, but Mike is who we call Kneebar Mike. He's known in our gym as Kneebar Mike. There's his arm drag inside trip. Again, more arm drags. I'm big on arm drags. If you guys want to check that out, little rewind, you guys can check it out on your own. I'm not going to rewind it for you. Guy on bottom's looking for a guillotine a little bit. Notice the butterfly guard on the right side for Mike. He's trying to keep that butterfly hook trapped so he can pass the guard. Guy on the bottom's trying to look for an attack. He looked like he was pulling his foot up a little bit. Not quite rubber guard or anything, but going for the wrist control. Mike's looking to pass, and he recovers. Again, this is what jiu-jitsu looks like in competition. Lots of open guard. Mike comes across looking for a knee bar, but the leg isn't there. Possibly maybe a kimura, possibly a knee bar. Again, jumping across, looking to look for either a knee bar there and also a kimura. The submission-only style makes guys go for submissions a lot more. I mean, it makes sense. They're not penalized for points. Mike really wants the knee bar, but his opponent seems to know, and he won't let his left knee get any closer in between the legs of Mike. And now he's thinking, maybe I can take the back. Maybe I can create some type of counter. Mike's trying to keep a death grip on that ankle, making sure it doesn't get away. And, he'd love to suck that knee back inside. But I don't think it's going to happen here. Looks like the right shin of his opponent is keeping good space. Oh, but look, it's getting dangerous now. The hook is now trapped, and the knee is now inside, and that's it. Mike gets the knee bar, so it ends up happening. He played with fire a little too long there. Didn't escape his knee in time, what people refer to as the knee line. He didn't get his knee clear from between Mike's legs, so Mike ends up with his favorite knee bar submission. Okay, right here, I'd like to show you, this is Eddie Diaz, another one of my purple belts in the advanced division here. Looking for the truck. He's our truck master, but our opponent rolls back over. And what you're going to see here, I wanted to put this on here because this is one of Eddie's submissions. Look, he's trying to pass the guard. His opponent's looking for some type of armbar submission. He may switch to a kimura right there. He's flirting with the change, but Eddie's keeping the hips low, making it hard for the opponent to roll to the other side. So what's going to happen is you're going to see Eddie's own creation right here off of my wedding sweep. If you guys have seen the wedding sweep videos, here it is. Eddie's one of my best wedding sweep guys. He's pummeling his right hand under to the backside, looking for the wedding sweep as his opponent looks for a Dars. And now what Eddie does is he's so flexible, he back rolls right into an armbar. Check this out. And catches it. So he is killer with that move, and that's something he's done. It's not a fluke. It's something that he does in training regularly. So it's something that I'm not able to duplicate myself, but he's great with it. And he hits it all the time. He is our one of our best wedding sweep guys in the room. So moving on, these two guys now, this division, same division as Mike's division. His opponent, the new guy here with the Stars and Stripes, he's caught in a guillotine right now. He actually had about 8 years wrestling experience. Not as much jiu-jitsu experience, but he moved very well. At least in this match, did very well. And the reason I wanted to show you guys this match right here is because of the finish. So the finish is going to look a lot like one of my videos where I teach, I believe it's titled, The Best Way to Armbar from a Gift Wrap. And if you guys ever reference that video, you know, I did have a lot of people kind of question it. Not sure if that's really effective the way I teach it on that video. And here's a perfect example. Not even my students, but Stars and Stripes is going to apply it in a little while. So let me get back to some narration here. He's on top, trying to control the legs. Look, he's trying to control the wrists at the same time. Bottom man's looking for a Kimura. And looks like he has it locked up. His opponent's now dropping his right hip. And he's able to break that grip by putting a little stress on the bottom man's Kimura attack. He puts stress on his Kimura, on his arms. So now top guy goes to bottom, looking for maybe some type of back control. As the now guy on top is looking for like a knee bar type of submission or some type of sweep. Actually, it wasn't really a knee bar. His legs weren't in that position. Sorry guys, I suck at narration right now. So again, submission-only style means a lot of times you're going to see what appears to be some sloppy grappling. But again, when you don't have the penalties of points for your opponent, it allows you to kind of free flow and just look for submissions. So it has its strengths, it has its weaknesses. I think that both styles are very important. If you're great at scoring points, you should probably try the submission style. But if you're really good at submissions, but you tend to lose position a lot, then maybe you should play in some points tournaments and develop your positional skills. So notice now he's scooting around here to the back, steps over the guy's head, maybe looking for some type of limb, but no limb is there to be found. Comes back on top. He's in another nice guillotine. I was refereeing this match, and I was definitely worried about that guy's neck at a couple points during this match, but bottom man never succeeded with his guillotine. Notice the hooks by the bottom man. He's trying to prevent him from coming around, and actually he ends up taking the back there with a nice body triangle. And now check out how he finishes this. Switches it, so from the gift wrap, loops off the head. He's got his legs crossed. He's high on the shoulder, and watch what his left foot does now. Real easy. You don't have to pass your leg over the head. Just bring it over the arm, lock it up, and now he's in some serious danger. Straightens the arm out and finishes the armbar right there. His opponent has to tap. When I saw that, I went, ooh, looks like he's either been trained very well or maybe he's been watching my channel. I don't know. No, it's a thing that happens. Other people know this, so a lot of great black belts use this. So great way to finish from the gift wrap, so or the back. All right. So last match I'd like to show you here is Knee Bar Mike. He's taking on the opponent that there's another arm drag inside trip by Mike. Same move, you know, he likes that. We work a lot of arm drags. He loves the inside trip. If you guys want to see that, I'll show that sometime. Double leg, he jumps off to the side, shelves the legs, steps over to hook the legs, and takes straight to the mount. His opponent's looking to defend. He probably feels Mike's pressure. And he's kind of clamming up into defense mode. But Mike really wanted the knee bar. He was telling me about how he was going to knee bar in this tournament. That's what he was his go-to. But when he's right here, he's got the gift wrap. He should attack for the arm bar or the back control. As he locks it up, I think he hesitates a little too much right here. So, yep, he's got the position. He probably should have went for it, but his right ankle got sucked into the guard, and now he's forced to take the back. Looks like he's got him finished. He's got a palm to palm, but his opponent with long arms, nice flexible arms, he's got two hands on the choke arm like he should. He's able to bring the arm down. Mike ends up switching back to the mount, Climbs right back in the mount, getting his position back, walking the elbow, looking for now arm triangle. Again, another nice submission attempt. He goes for the bicep grip, but his left hand really isn't in the best position. It's on the top of his head. It probably should be on the side, grabbing his left ear. And again, notice his right ankle trapped in quarter guard. He decides to make another transition towards the back. His right ankle gets free, recaptured, and he's trying to go for 2 hooks. His left hook is over the shoulder now. Again, Mike's thinking about a transition here. Possibly armbar, possibly knee bar. And notice his right ankle between the legs. So definitely, anytime you've got a leg between the legs, there's a knee bar. And his opponent's just trying to make sure his arm is safe. And we actually just showed that armbar escape as well when you trap the opponent's leg between your legs. There's Mike thinking about that knee bar now. Ditching the armbar, going to knee bar, trying to get into the honey hole, saddle, 411, inside Sankaku position. I don't know why everybody has to name it so many different names, but opponent right here should be maybe attacking the Darce. Looks like his right arm stuffed more like a guillotine, but it is annoying Mike. So Mike wants to be able to freely attack the legs, but he can't because he's got this annoying arm wrapped around his head. So again, they're here. Mike wants to attack the opponent's left leg for the knee bar, but the upper body control by his opponent allows him to get the top position. And Mike goes towards the back. Again, wrestler made a little too much mistake right there with the headlock. Mike goes for an arm bar. Again, the legs aren't in a good ideal position. Notice they're all wrapped up, tied up in between the legs. But as this happens, looks like Mike's looking for another leg. Again, he likes to attack legs. His opponent's very funky, staying low, very flexible, hiding his feet right now. And I think it's going to come pretty soon. Let's see. Yep, he goes into the Kimura, and this is how he sets up his transition. Check this out. Kimura, his opponent, it's almost baited like he wants the back, but now his leg ends up getting caught right between Mike Jeffries' legs, and he's able to capture the leg, and now he's going knee bar. He turns right back into the saddle or the honey hole position, whatever you choose to call it, and he's going to straighten this leg out and get that knee bar. He needs to bring his left foot off, straightens it out, and captures, and he's got it. So thank you guys so much. UFC was last night. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do a video on the fights. Thank you so much. Teach Me Grappling.
Winner by knee bar, Mike Jeffries.
Teach Me Grappling.
There you go.